If you're fighting a battle with your pet's fleas, there are things you need to know about fleas to win the war. Daytime's pet wellness expert Jenn Fadal from WAG of Tampa can tell us more. Yeah, I hate this time of the year because this is when the fleas get the worst.
I mean, where we live, they're really year-round, but right now we're in the middle of the worst of it.
And you have to treat your dogs a lot more often now than you would year-round, or than you would in other seasons, I should say.
Absolutely. I mean, if you're like me, I go pretty much all year without any flea meds at all. But during the summer months, I kind of ramp it up because there's just no getting around it.
No, and then it also, not only is there no getting around it, they have such a lengthy life cycle.
They can live 2 years. They can live 2 years. You have your adult flea, but before that, you have eggs, you have a pupal stage and a larval stage, and all of those stages can linger for months and months and months. So you really have to be clean in your home and your yard to eradicate the problem.
Okay, let's talk about the environment.
Yes.
What do you do to get rid of the problem? Once you think you have the problem somewhere, if it's in a pet bed, wherever it is in your house,
yes.
What do you do?
Pet bedding, you've got to wash probably twice a week at least if you have an infestation. I love my dog's bed I brought with me. It doesn't, the outer covering doesn't let anything penetrate inside the foam core.
Okay.
But get something you can wash. So washing is key. Vacuuming is key. As soon as you vacuum, take your vacuum bag out of your vacuum cleaner and throw it away in the garbage.
It's so key. We want to recycle and use it many more times, but if you have a flea problem, it's making the problem worse.
Yeah, because as soon as the vacuum cleaner sucks up that egg, it's bursting into a live flea in your vacuum bag. So you've got to throw it away.
Oh, that sounds so disgusting now, I have to be honest.
I know, it is. But then, so let's move to the yard. So after you vacuumed and clean your home, they like moist environments, warm, shady, debris. So if you have a lot of tree limbs or leaves or clutter in your yard, clean all of that up. If your dog has a shady spot he loves to lay in, clean that up, spray it with some kind of flea protection and control.
Okay.
And there's actually a great product on the market that's all natural that actually you can use in your yard.
Okay, speaking of, what kind of, different, is it just chemical stuff? Is it,
no.
You said, there's a natural
product. There's natural products for your house, for your yard. Diatomaceous earth you can use inside or outside. Okay. Even on your pet. But even on your pet now, there are tons of medications orally and topically that are natural and or the normal chemical products.
How do you choose, orally or topically? What's the best way to do it?
Well, some pets, they can use a topical every month and they're still going to have fleas. Sometimes fleas are just that smart. They start becoming immune to whatever you're using on your dog. Okay. So you may have to switch it up. Topical's not working, try an oral or vice versa.
All right, should we be concerned about the topical though? They say, hey, don't let your dog lick that area for a little while. It's unless you're chaining up your dog. I'm saying this facetiously. It's very difficult to do that though.
Right. Usually, the dog, if it licks the medication, it's going to be fine. What you have to be careful of is if you have a cat, a lot of the medications your dog is using can be toxic for your cat.
Oh, that's a very good point.
So if you have if you have a dog and cat that are very friendly in play, you need to be careful of the right medication.
Or just maybe go to an oral medication instead.
Absolutely, yes. Talk to your vet. Your vet will be able to lead you in the right direction.
Okay, and year-round, once the season is over, how often should we be treating our pets for fleas and treating our homes for fleas?
Yeah, well, if you have a healthy pet, usually healthy pets are not as infested as an unhealthy pet. So start off by having a healthy pet, feeding the right foods, and then I would say once every other month or even less frequent if you can get away with it.
Okay, all right, sounds good. Jenn Fadal, always good to have you here. Thanks so much.
Good to see you.
All right, Daytime's coming right back, so don't go anywhere.